Welcome to Geek Blast.
Geek Blast, yeah.
Geek Blast, you better make way. Open up your ears and let the word spray. Hey, did you hear the noise? Something just exploded as a mushroom, have you noticed? Geek Blast, clear out the pad. Gizmo's throwing caca and Chewbacca is a rat. Hey, what? Better call your dad. Something has been growing underneath the doormat. Geek Blast.
Welcome back, geeks, nerds, and dweebs alike. I'm Mike.
I'm Toombs.
And we got James. James over the UK. Say what's up, James.
Welcome to Geek Blast, y'all.
Hi there. Yeah, I'm fine here. Everything's good in the UK.
Good. We're glad to hear it, James, because tonight we're going to be talking a lot tonight. We've got some cool topics for you guys lined up. There's a lot of news happening in Marvel. Right,
Oh,
James?
yes.
Oh, yeah, lots of crazy stuff, too.
Sweet.
Then we got Toombs with our game section. He's got the travel guide for all you freaks out there. We're going to talk a little bit about some phone games. Of course, we're going to talk about Destiny, because we haven't stopped talking about it for the last 4 or 5 episodes. And, of course, I'm going to have the Star Wars lesson for you. And that'll be right after the movie quote at 8:30. Give us a call, 201-580-3712, to get your chance to win a Jedi Knight Academy T-shirt by guessing the movie quote correctly. And the movie quote is going to be based on the theme of spy movies. That's this month's theme. So far, that's what we got for you lined up. And other random things. We got Geekly Desire at the end, so. How you guys been? You guys have been all right all week?
Yeah, been good. Been pretty busy. Life's taking a toll.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I can only imagine.
nothing you guys care about.
What about you, Toombs?
I'm all right, sir. I'm okay. Not doing too bad. What about yourself?
I've had a long week. It's just it's time for
Let's say you do
game
look,
day.
You do look a little disgruntled.
I do look disgruntled.
Your hair's going in 6 different directions. The little bit of hair you do have.
I'm actually I'm actually sitting in my pajamas, and Toombs walks in and he's like, "Did you just wake up or something?"
It does look like he's been sleeping for at least 2 days.
But it's not true. I went to work today. I was productive. So
I have 2 Mountain Dews to keep me going, so you know.
Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Do the do.
We have a different version.
Yeah, and then we got a special thing for you at the end of the show. Toomsy has made his very first or second, second song really that we're gonna play for you this evening at the end of the show. It's called.
I mean, I've made many songs. This is my first retarded full-length song.
It's hilarious, but we were listening to it before the show, and it's called. Tell them what it's called.
It's called Dingleberry Dreams.
So right there is a little giggle for you. So tune in to the end of the show to hear
Masterpiece.
the debut of Dingleberry Dreams. So other than that, we'll give some shout-outs real quick. Let's see. We got Natty on Facebook, Mimi on Facebook, Rabbit on Facebook, Meg on Facebook. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. Also, check out Burnt Films 2 o'clock Sundays, Eastern Standard Time on Corrosive Radio, the same channel you're listening to us on. And the BatcaveComics.com. You're looking for something, check out Mickey's page there. He'll help you out find something. So give that a look. Like us on Facebook, check us out on Twitter, and so let's get into some comics, man. Dude, there's so much going on this week. Bendis was on Late Night with, who's the new guy? The hell is his new guy? Seth Meyers. And he announced some kind of crazy stuff. Did you see that interview, James?
No, I must have missed it.
Oh,
Too
man.
busy with my head buried in the books.
It's good to know there's at least a lot going on in the comic book land.
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah, it's
So James, give us the news of the comics. What do you got for us?
it's very titillating. Okay, well,
Titillating?
seeing as I got caught out today and I'm very unprepared, we're going to just get a normal read off of the comic book movie news archive. Here we go. General Zod to become Doomsday in Batman vs Superman. I don't know how reliable that source will be.
Makes it,
Apparently, there's going to be apparently there's going to be a unbelievable character, or cosmic character, joining the Avengers in Age of Ultron. Maybe some Guardians of the Galaxy stuff in there. Maybe not.
The Guardian.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just throwing it out there.
And anyone here catch Peggy Carter?
I still haven't caught it. But they got like 6 episodes in already, or no?
Four. The 4th episode airs tonight, and I can't wait to watch it after the show. Constantine, then Peggy Carter. Oof.
I've been catching up with Constantine. I watched the latest episode, which was actually pretty good.
What did you think?
I liked it, man. I hope that show stays alive.
I love how people are basically saying, yes, his Scouse his accent isn't too bad, but his Welsh shines through a lot more than his Scouse.
I don't know, man. I like him. I like that actor. But anyway, I mean, how is it doing, real quick? Just, I mean, is it surviving? Are the ratings getting better, or does it not look good?
On the live broadcast, it isn't particularly surviving, but from, let's say, Amazon Prime, which is how I watch it, it's doing very well.
That's so weird.
I have to, because they don't air it in England. It's amazing. There's a British protagonist, and they don't air it in England.
You think it would probably help to, view it in as many places as possible on as many networks, especially the BBC. I mean,
BBC.
The BBC tend to only usually show shows that are their own creations, so it would probably end up on either E4, because that's where S.H.I.E.L.D. ends up, or some other British channel that I tend to ignore.
Which channel's that? Because we don't want to watch it.
ITV usually.
ITV, okay.
See, it seems like everything I try to watch that's English comes off the BBC, so there's actually...
It's because that's like the only thing we let go out into the world from BBC iPlayer.
So there's a lot of secret stuff you have.
Yep, Hollyoaks is one of those awful secrets.
Oh, man. So how can I how can I find more shows that are,
Go there. You gotta go
There's got to be a way. There's got to be something I can go to.
I mean, the internet, no?
There's got to
I
be a
do not
source.
condone any illegal activities, but I just say some websites.
Yeah, tell us after the show.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alrighty.
Onto the Agent Carter announcement. Apparently there's a show called Geek Blast airing at some point today. Colin Firth responds to UK naysayers on violence in Kingsman. I'm sorry, but have you seen James Bond? Which is all you know. Speaking of which, spy movies, Kingsman, we can talk about that because now part of the spy stuff.
Nice.
New Avengers Age of Ultron merch. A friend of mine called Spider Pig C, aka Cooper Maestas, has reviewed these 2-inch Avengers figures, and honestly, not bad. I mean, they look a bit dodgy, but overall, I mean, I like the art, the design for them.
Okay.
Just not a big fan of the limited articulation, though.
I mean, is it good quality plastic, or is it?
Yeah, is it just going to break when you touch it? Or
snapping?
If you sniff it, you get a nice high.
It's got that stink to it.
So it's kind of like quarter machine quality, like that you get in the supermarket out of the machine.
I love those smells.
Yeah. When you crack open one of those eggs for the first time.
Yeah, that smell of the egg. It's like,
Mike, you still get to look in those machines frequently, don't you?
I do, actually. My kids are always on top of those. And I'm like, Dad.
Of course. But I haven't had an excuse in years.
Those sticky hands, I still get those.
Do you?
Yeah,
they still have the sticky
still
hands
got those
in there?
sticky hands.
That's great.
We used to slap each other in class with them.
Ooh.
Do they have those in England, James?
Yes, they do. They're really fun to hit people with.
Dude, they're global, those sticky hands. That's $1 million IDs.
The quarter machines.
Oh, the quarter
themselves,
machines?
See, there's thing is England that you guys don't get in America.
Quarters. I mean, in America, you don't get...
I mean Kinder eggs, because in America you guys can't have them because your youth kept just swallowing them whole. A Kinder egg is basically... Imagine a toy inside a little capsule, and then the capsule is inside a hollow mini chocolate egg.
What are you trying to say? Our kids are stupider than your kids?
All I'm saying is they're banned because you just kept swallowing the capsules and choking to death.
Those dumbasses wouldn't stop putting them in your mouths.
Great.
It's like, yo, I thought you don't have them. Okay. Green Lantern and the Flash team up in new Justice League Throne of Atlantis clip.
Yeah. No.
I'm not really into that. Ronan the Accuser won't be back in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but he may still return. James Gunn has confirmed this.
Yeah, I
Speaking
saw
of which,
that.
a friend of mine posted a message on James Gunn's Facebook, Robbie Fitch, and James Gunn actually responded to it. And the question was about the a Groot and Rocket Raccoon standalone film. And it was in talks and happening, but they decided against it in the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cindy Moon, if you guys have been following Spider-Verse or even the Amazing Spider-Man reboot, you will be aware that Cindy Moon is Silk, a.k.a. the second spider-bite victim of the same spider that bit Peter Parker that Dan Slott wrote in because he's a bit of a retconning twonk. Anyway, that series has kicked off really well, and it turns out she's even more powerful than Peter Parker. Like, she can shoot webs out of fingertips, she's faster, stronger, more agile. Yeah, they basically just went overpowered with her, but she's still pretty awesome.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Constantine.
Moving along.
Exclusive interview with Harold Perrier. Apparently that's on a NBC thing airing tonight. The Avengers swap minds in a new clip for season 2 of Avengers Assemble. Now, I haven't been following that show, but I've heard it's good. I preferred the old animated series, the Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Good one. Yeah, I like that one.
Catch that? Yeah. It was when they had a in the new show, they still reference it, like, they go back and forth between season 1 and this season.
There was, I hate to cut you off, but I tried to watch them both on Netflix, and I realized that one was really kiddie-ish and corny, and the other one wasn't. Which one was which?
Earth's Mightiest Heroes was the good one. The one that currently Avengers Assemble, that's really corny and kiddie, and the voice acting's off on a few characters.
I think you might be also talking about Superhero Squad.
No, I'm not talking about that. I've never seen that.
Because that's really, really kiddie. And
what about Hulk Agent to Smash?
I watched one where it was almost irritating to watch, but it was
love
of
Smash,
the two.
Bro.
So Earth's Mightiest Heroes is the better of the two.
Yeah, Earth's Mightiest Heroes is a good one. But
okay, the Vision actor Paul Bettany teases the epic scale of the Avengers Age of Ultron. You see, if anyone here's been watching Peggy Carter, you are fully aware that Edwin Jarvis, like the original Butler, is in that show, but he is not played by Paul Bettany.
Who's he played by? Do you know?
A random British. I think he's British. I mean, I hope he is. Either way, he's pretty good.
Some no-namer?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I thought it was Angela Lansbury.
I don't even know who that is. I can't.
You don't know who Angela Lansbury is?
What?
What? What
is wrong with you? Sorry. You've never seen Murder, She Wrote?
No.
American Horror Story.
I tried to watch that. I've got many female friends that are like, watch it. I'm like, so far I've watched about 3 episodes. That's it.
You've never seen Murder, She Wrote?
Murder, She Wrote. No. So James, have you heard about this crazy thing about Marvel kind of doing away with their their classic and Ultimate Universe?
I've heard that they'll be doing that as well as merging the 616 universe with the Ultimate Universe, because basically the only character that's been holding up the Ultimate Universe so far has been Miles Morales and all of his supporting cast. Well, so basically, Spider-Man's been holding up the Ultimate Universe. Yeah, but in the normal one, I'm annoyed because if they do a full reboot, it's going to piss me off a lot because they literally just sent Spider-Man back to issue 1. And
it's supposed to happen in June or something like that. 5 months or so away, I think.
June. That was when they sent it back to issue 1. No, September actually. It came back in September. And it's like, for God's sake, come on.
But I also heard that everyone's coming back. So obviously that they killed Wolverine and whatever.
But
and whoever else has died is going to come back, and they're going to just start over, which is kind of like what DC did with the 52.
Yeah, so they're just copying each other now, as they always have been doing. But what makes it even more annoying for me is, as I collect comics, if they reboot again, either it will make the comics I've got in limited supply and worth more, or it will severely depreciate their value because they basically didn't count for shit.
Yeah, well,
So
what really has any kind of value now? I mean, other than the old stuff.
It's like a big middle finger going, oh, you want to collect something? No.
Skaroo, yahoo.
Don't do that. Don't make money off of us. If we're not making money, you don't make money. And also, Marvel have unveiled their free comic book day offerings for 2015 with Secret War Zero and an all-new, all-different Avengers. Also, which also promises to shed some light on the reboot for the Marvel Universe.
Seems to be crazy.
I can't wait.
They're really doing it out there, you know.
Yeah, they're just.
We don't know what you're doing out there. What are you doing?
They're just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks.
Basically.
You're crazy.
And sadly, yeah, that's happening. Ooh, comics. God of Thunder, old and new, comes to blows in Thor 4 preview.
Thor 4?
Yeah, Thor 4.
Say that 5 times fast. Thor 4,
Yeah.
Thor 4, Thor 4, Thor 4.
Thor 4, Thor 4, Thor 4.
Ba-da-bum-bang.
Okay, for Spectre, go back to Spies. Adele apparently has started recording the theme song now. For it. I was hoping we'd get something a bit more
Adele?
cool.
That stars Paul Spector, you said?
No, yeah.
Do you know who Paul Spector is, James?
I got one thing for you.
He gave you the sigh. It's the British sigh. When us stupid Americans say stupid things, the British sigh comes out.
It's like, and apparently in Guardians of the Galaxy, originally Yondu was supposed to explode. That would have been a much different ending if Michael Rooker just went kaput.
Yeah, that would have been pretty cool, though, too, just to see him be gone.
But good news, Avengers Age of Ultron stills have been the most popular film in social media tracking, which is good.
Oh?
As well as Constantine stills from Season 1, Episode 11, A Whole World Out There. We don't have a synopsis for the episode, but there's a few images that look pretty damn awesome.
Well, I'm sure that you'll want to post something about that.
I definitely will. Is that a hint, Mike?
Well, I want to see these stills.
Ew. Oh, and also something I remember picking up from a few days ago. Grant Gustin talks time travel on The Flash.
Yeah, I heard about that. They're doing like the
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint. Yeah, that's what the.
That's going to be...
So they're going to do that in the live-action show that they have, right?
That's going to be crazy as fuck.
Yeah, that's...
I can't say that word. Sorry, guys. Bleep that out.
Did Arrow come back yet?
I don't think so.
I'm
still watching season 1.
It may have. Oh, yeah, and also if you've been reading... Oh, now to my bit of comics, got 2 minutes left to cover. Okay.
It's all right.
This week, The Amazing Spider-Man 13 came out, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously not yet had a chance to read it because, my shipping sucks ass. So I've been going off what my friends have been telling me, and so far I'm loving it. There's an unexpected death. We get a lot more insight into the Spider-Verse, and it's generally going to be a pretty good issue. But I did, however, just spend £20 on every single Spider-Man comic book tie-in. We're talking Scarlet Spider, Spider-Woman, the Miguel 2099 stuff. And basically just reading on the stuff that's been going on in these side issues. And I have to say, it's all pretty fantastic. I mean, there's a lot going on. Like, I've been reading these Spider-Man team-ups, and they brought back the bloody Spider Buggy.
The what?
The Spider Buggy. Okay. Anyone who's been a buggy, as in anyone who's been a fan of the cartoons knows that at some point in the comics, they tried to give Spider-Man a Spider-Mobile. But it was purely just so that the toy companies could make a toy. And it looked like something you'd buy your kid. You know when you buy your kid one of those electric cars they can go on that's little for kids? It goes really slow, it's really bulky, and it's really, awful.
Yeah.
But it's a kid, so it's fine.
Yeah.
They essentially gave him one of them. A June buggy. It was just... no.
I've seen it, actually.
Yeah.
The real toy I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, it looks just like that. And at one point in the comics, they gave him a driver's license with his name on it, and they later did a nod to that when he got sued and they used his license for the car as a source of identity. Anyway, long story short...
Running out of time.
And I've got a minute left. And basically, they've brought that back and it talks.
Wow.
and it's really cheesy. And they call themselves Web Warriors, and it's
Web Warriors.
yeah, because that's what Disney called the Spider-Man
real
crossover
fast.
TV
I kind
show.
of want to throw this in here. I don't know if you guys have seen or heard about the show. It's called Powers.
Yeah, I heard about
And
Is that the Sony one?
yeah,
Not Sony,
it's
yeah,
a
Sony
Sony
one.
one. And
It's going to be free for PlayStation subscribers.
yeah,
Pretty cool.
It's actually pretty cool. How much is it to subscribe? Do you know?
PlayStation Plus?
Yeah.
Well, it's $60 a year. You get all
So
those.
it's just like Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, this show is lining up to be like looking pretty cool. I mean, I think that the reason I bring it up is because Brian Michael Bendis was on Late Night with Seth Meyers the other night, and he was talking about the show Powers, and it comes straight from like this guy's mind, Powers, and it's basically
He did that with his mind.
He did it with his mind. But if you go to the Powers Facebook page, you'll see all their like little things on the different type of powers that are in this world, this, that, and the other, and the show's basically brought up around this cop who loses his powers.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's kind of twist there, but they got a couple of no-name actors and some other ones that I can't remember their names right now, but the show's preview looked pretty cool, and we saw a lot about it in Comic-Con NYC.
Right.
But it was just funny because, I got a picture with Bendis giving Dave the finger, so I wanted to bring it up because he was on Seth Meyers, but. Yeah, so can't wait to see that little gem, and I'll have to get the PlayStation Prime or whatever. What is it?
Well,
What's it called?
you don't have a functioning PlayStation right now, so it's not.
Well, I'll make my PlayStation work.
Yeah.
You know it.
Well, I think
All I gotta do is insert the drive again, and I think it'll work.
there's
But,
probably other ways about getting it if you don't.
What's the PlayStation Network called?
PlayStation Plus?
Plus. Okay.
Yeah.
And Prime is
Well,
Amazon,
that's-
right?
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, so check out the show Powers when it comes out because it's lining up to be pretty cool looking. So
It stars a pilgrim
that
called
out.
Dina.
yeah,
That's all I know.
yeah.
And the Copley Charlton.
It's actually a graphic novel inspired by Bendis. So it follows the life of two homicide detectives. I don't know the guy's names. Tristan Walker, I think, is one of them, and somebody Pilgrim, Dina Pilgrim, I think it is. But I really don't know any other of the plot, really, other than the cop is losing his powers. You had powers, and then you lost it. If you had powers and lost them, what would you do with yourself?
Birdman.
Birdman. I saw that movie the other day, actually.
I probably would die because I'd be trying to use them and they didn't work anymore.
Yeah,
So.
so if you flew, you
I'll
just
be
jump
there in
off the
5
building.
seconds. Let me just jump off the. Oh shit! They're gone.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But yeah, speaking of Birdman, man, that was a really good flick. Did you see it yet,
yeah.
Tombs?
No, sir. I
Real
have
artsy
not.
fartsy shit.
It was really artsy fartsy, but it was really good. And then the ending was really good too.
Was it so artsy fartsy that it stank of cheese, or was it?
No, it was more like
No,
cheddar.
balls.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
It was more like balls. Like,
No.
gets the reference if
Stink
you've
like
seen it.
balls.
I thought it was good. I thought it was a good flick.
Basically, the opening line is, "Look at us. This
Yeah.
place smells like balls."
Yeah. But Eddie's floating in the air there, yeah,
Aw.
in his underwear.
And it never quite says if he has powers or not. I mean, at the end, we're led to believe that, but Emma Stone was high as fuck. I can't say what high as shit, so we can't really tell.
Fudge, sir. Fudge.
But like, also, I mean, he's like throwing things around in the movie, using his telekinesis and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'd like to think he really was Birdman, but that's just the way I think.
I'm sure he was, Michael.
Has anybody seen the news about Fox rebooting X-Files?
Yes, I.
Doom, 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 doom.
They're not going to use the same old shriveled actors, are they?
I don't know, but X-Files, that brings you back. I mean, oh yeah,
Scully
There you
scares me.
I love Scully.
I don't like Scully.
She's so hot.
She's not. She's a cougar.
All right, she's hot. Cougars
Try
are
to come
hot.
into my bedroom at night, and she smells of coffee and baked beans.
If I was an alien, I'd want to get found by Scully.
No,
Would you probe her?
with her shoulder
probe-
pads. No Scully.
The shoulder pads of doom.
Get out of here, Mulder.
Scully scares me. I don't know
But
why.
supposedly the whole cast is coming back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
The whole cast. Everyone.
So they're going to reuse the same ancient actors.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they're just to be older and new stories.
Oh.
Sorry.
I think they should just totally reboot it if they're going to...
Well, they are, but they're not. They're just sticking with the same cast. You can still reboot it and have it.
But
have the
they're
same cast.
old.
Yeah, we want to see some new
I don't know.
meat.
But
Meat.
We want to see a young Scully.
a young
Young
Scully.
Scully, not an old, shriveled
But you can't have a
banana.
young Scully and a.
Or,
and a
hang
young
on, if they
Mulder.
do bring them back, they could have them as mentors to the new ones.
Ah,
Oh,
there you
dear.
go.
And then we get to lose our sex appeal for Scully and get a new sex appeal.
For a different Scully.
Dear.
Scully
I never
Junior.
Felt
That one.
for Scully. I don't know why.
Scully's-
I guess you guys found her quite attractive, but I just...
You got Mike's gonna kill me through the interwebs right now. Never seen X-Files.
Really?
What?
No,
Really,
that's
really.
fine. I
What?
mean, he was born
can't-
after it was canceled.
You what?
He's never
Yeah,
seen
well-
it.
Yeah.
I just. I can't even understand that, right? You've never seen X-Files.
It's garbage. Stay away from
He's
it.
You're
about to-
garbage.
No,
X-Files
there's-
He's
is
about
great.
to fire me.
There's a couple good episodes.
You're fired.
There's a couple good ones.
Yeah, so
Robert Patrick screwed it up.
hopefully they don't do a horrible job, you know what I mean?
Yes. Good luck.
Also, American Horror Story
Oh, no.
is going to be revamped, supposedly. Like, they're redoing the idea of it or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know really what that's about or how, Angela Lansbury supposedly is coming back. So, I mean, she was great in all those. Anyway.
Angela Lansbury? Who are you talking about?
I'm sorry. What's her name?
Angela Lansbury's the Murder
Jessica
She Wrote
Lange?
lady. Jessica Lange, yeah. I thought you might have said that earlier also, but I wasn't
did
sure.
Say that earlier. Messed that one up. But it's
You
all
see,
fun and games.
I just wish I was in on the joke because I still don't have any idea what you're going on about.
You never saw American Horror Story?
I said I've got the first 3 episodes and that's it. It's just all the girls I know watch it, and I'm like, I don't really wanna. I once sent a Snapchat to one of them when it was freezing in my house with my hands over the open flame on my cooker, and they were like, "Oh, did you watch American Horror Story then?" Because apparently there's a thing in there about him putting his hand on a cooker, and I'm like, "No, it's just freezing in my house."
Oh, well, get your hands off the cooker.
Yes.
Also, Walking Dead spin-off started filming, supposedly. And
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Is that coming out in 2015 or 16?
17. Just throw everyone.
Oh, come on.
I have no idea, but
That far away?
yes, that far away. I don't know. I don't know exactly the time frames on it, but Kirkman supposedly is excited. So
Well, I'll be happy to have 2 Walking Dead shows. And
yeah, I don't think it's going to have the same name. I think it's going to be a different name.
Don't you mean 3?
The Stalking Head?
The Stalking Heads, The Talking Dead.
The Stalking Head, The Walking Dead, and The Talking Dead.
Okay, what about 4 then? Because they kind of made Breaking Bad time with Walking Dead. Or did you not know this?
I started watching Breaking Bad. How about that?
You just started watching?
Yeah, I'm in the second season and a half or so. So it's
Right.
pretty crazy.
It gets better and better, then it dips a
know.
bit, then it gets better.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so
Keep
a little
it going.
behind on the Breaking Bad scene, but
That's
better
okay.
late than never. I always say.
Long story short, for the time, Mel had a bit of blue meth.
Okay, thanks.
And just so you know, in real life, meth is not blue.
Well, that's because it's not pure.
He puts his little additives in there.
And they mix it with Sudafed. That's why it's not blue. If you mix it with that other stuff, that
Keep
barrel-
watching. They stopped using Sudafed.
I know.
So any kind of barrel that you may have on your premises
You have any barrels?
will make it blue.
Yeah,
Toxic
but
barrels.
Yeah,
But also, they're supposed to be coming out with like a spin-off for that. With
Yes.
Saul.
It starts the lawyer.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah, Best to Call Saul.
Which I haven't heard much about. Since
No, I haven't
they
heard
announced
anything
it.
about
Maybe
it.
it's caca fudge.
All I heard was that it's supposed to be coming out.
We'll see.
So, well, that should be fun. Hopefully.
Is it going to be the same writers?
I think it's still Vince Gilligan and his crew.
Yeah.
He actually has a team of writers.
I don't know. I mean,
We need a team of writers.
Saul is okay involved in the Breaking Bad world, but to actually have his
I
own
don't see how he
standalone-
can work as a standalone. I think it's just
Exactly.
going to.
How can you not see how he's going to work as a standing alone show?
Because you've got to see the promo, and then you'll
But he's
understand
a
why it won't
crooked
work.
lawyer.
People are going to want a show that feels like Breaking Bad. I don't
Well, no.
see how a solo show with him is going to feel like it.
They're going to. Well,
It would
obviously,
make sense if he was already Saul, but Better Call Saul focuses about like before he becomes Saul, because his real name isn't even Saul Goodman,
Right.
and it shows that in the promo. And it's like, I don't really care about this character. I thought he was a bit of a douche. I cared more for Mike.
If anything,
but yeah,
they should have kept Jesse's character going or whatever.
yeah, or his girlfriend.
I don't know who lives or dies. I'm sure
They all
die. But anyway,
are
so
happy.
yeah, so let's get moving along here and do the movie quote. It's a little bit past 8:30, and spy movies. So tonight's movie is sponsored by Jedi Knight Academy, and you get your chance to win. Toombs, are you licking the table right now?
fine.
Oh, okay.
Just a little.
You get a chance to win your very own T-shirt from jkagear.com, and he has a plethora of T-shirts to choose from. You take your choice. So give us a call, 201-580-3712. Once again, it's 201-580-3712 to win. Call us. Guess. Win it.
Win.
Here it comes. Spy movies. Now, you know what? I'm going to give you a little hint beforehand. And, I don't think I need to give the hint. Maybe I'll give the hint afterwards. But it's obvious. Come on. Here we go. Ready? Here we go.
I hope we didn't frighten the fish.
Ow! Sea egg spines, they're poisonous.
Here, give me your arm. Sit down. Now turn over. This is going to hurt a bit. It's the first time I've tasted women. They're rather good.
You're the only man to ever make me cry. Except perhaps Francois, my brother, when we were children.
Domino, I have to tell you something.
I'm sorry, James. I didn't mean to embarrass you speaking of love. I know.
I must hurt you again.
You're going away. So sorry, my dear, but it's all over.
Now it's about your brother.
What about him?
All right. So if you got that movie, give us a call, 201-580-3712.
I don't think it was obvious enough.
No, you don't think so? I hope so. But, we'll see.
Yeah, Bunny Penny.
Here, see. So let's move along here to the next segment.
Which is?
It's Mike's Star Wars lesson number.
All right. So we're going to do a quick one for you tonight. Here we go. Who's more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows? It's a little lesson for you.
The fool who follows because he's double stupid.
That's our Star Wars quote, but I also wanted to do a little bit of trivia with you guys. I don't know if you guys know Star Wars that well, but
Nope.
I picked up this app off of one of the downloads, and it's a Star Wars Impossible trivia game. So I'm going to read one or two of these questions, and we'll see if you guys know the answers. So here we go. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. Okay. What planet is Mon Mothma from?
The Moth World.
Toombs, want to give it a...
I have no idea, sir.
Come on, guys. You got to know your Star Wars trivia.
Mathra?
The planet is called Chandrilia.
Oh, I'd never get that. Sounds like every other one.
Okay, here we go. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. What's the name of this? What's the name of the astromech droid co-piloting Obi-Wan Kenobi's starfighter in Attack of the Clones?
Jeff.
Come on. It's not R2-D2 now.
It's not Todd, is it?
C-3PO. Jar Jar
No.
Binks. This sounds like a good idea.
Wow, that was pretty good, James. R4P17. That was his name.
Yeah.
Don't you remember him saying, "Come on, R4," in his British accent?
Come on, awful. No.
Come on, R4. So, all right. So that was our Star Wars lesson and a little bit of trivia for you guys this evening. So if you know the name of the movie, 201-580-3712, I mean, I'll give you one little hint. It is a James Bond flick, obviously. That's the only hint I'm giving you.
Actually, it doesn't narrow it down because there's a lot to choose from.
Yes.
24.
Do you know which one it
23.
is, Toombs?
No, but I know the time period because of the quality. Another little hint.
I think I know it's something. I don't want to say it because it's on the show. I don't want to do.
It's one word.
Is
Stop
it?
it.
In that case, I'm wrong. I might not
All right,
be.
that's all the hints I'm giving you. So give us a call, 201-580-3712, to win your Star Wars T-shirt from jkagear.com, Jedi Knight Academy. All right, moving along here. We got Toombs in the game world. I've been gaming a little more now, too.
All right, what do you got, Toombs?
Toombs,
Sorry.
he's got dingleberries. That's what he's got.
Yes, I do.
Dingleberries.
I was not going to talk about Destiny at all tonight, but Michael started playing it like
Oh, yeah.
an ass that he is. And
Oh, boy.
I've got lots to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear what you're going to say.
I was totally just going to let it go this week, but...
Can't. I started playing it now. I'm like...
You played the demo, right?
Yeah, well, it only let me go to level 7, and then
Yep.
it would only let me run around on Earth and destroy stuff, and I couldn't even go to the moon.
You couldn't go to the moon?
Bang zoom.
Wait.
I demo let you go
I
to
could
the
go
moon.
to the moon, but you can't go on the moon. You're just hovering in
So
space.
you could hover over the moon, but you cannot penetrate the
No.
moon.
I did
So
some
close.
bounties and stuff like that, though, on Earth.
Oh.
So wait,
I'd say-
you couldn't
that
do
was
any
annoying
of
for me.
You couldn't do any like the story missions?
No. Well, no, the first Earth. The
You were
story
able to do-
missions on Earth, you're able
Okay,
to do.
you're able to do the story
Yeah,
mission.
it's the trial. It's not a demo.
Can you do the strike on Earth?
Strike.
Where you
No,
fight
you
the
can't.
four-legged walker?
No.
No?
I didn't get that far.
And the Nexus?
Nope.
No, I think the demo ends with that big guy that you had with the big gas gun, the captain dude.
The brawny guy?
Brawny.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's a pretty cool game, man. I'm enjoying it. Well, was enjoying it.
You know, that barely even shows you anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that little smidget.
But I
Guess
got
what I'd
really
like
good
to do?
shooting things.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's important.
That's very important.
Very.
Have a guess what I tried to do the last weekend.
I
No.
don't really think I should guess.
I think Tombs might know.
What'd you try to do over the weekend? You tried to play a raid?
Crota's End alone.
Oh, God. You should have been trying to do Crota's End alone probably about 3 weeks ago before they fixed all the bugs.
I know, when you could use the lanterns to just propel yourself. But
Yes,
no.
I did that thoroughly.
I hate you.
So you still need to find some people.
I've not even done bloody Atheon in Vault of Glass.
What happened with Dumbledore?
I did. I've not even fought Atheon in Vault of Glass.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm either not on or like my normal fire team is like
All right, for people out there, I'm going to tell you this is the best strategy you can use. For
That website?
people out there, yes, who cannot find other players, go to destinylfg.com or .net, and usually takes me about 10 minutes, and I'll find a full team to play a raid.
what's this? You're gonna hear some clicking as I make notes on this because I really want to play with people.
DestinyLFG.com or .net.
All right.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, to finish off with Destiny, I finally did hit my level 32, and then I put the controller down for I guess about a week, and I'll be picking it back up probably tomorrow to see what Xur has for sale.
Isn't that tonight? Oh,
yeah,
tonight and
today,
tomorrow, right?
Today he came on.
Yeah, okay.
Friday, Saturday. Yeah. So
the only spot I didn't really explore that much was the tower. But I kind of like walked around and talked to everybody, and that was it.
Well, the tower's your central hub for purchasing and
it gets old pretty
interacting
quick.
with social
right?
characters, with other peoples.
And you dance in front of them and stupid stuff like that.
Stupid crap like that. Yeah, give them the finger.
Yeah, you can play football and you can play purple, whatever the hell that thing is.
Chess. You can play a full game of chess.
Chess?
Yeah.
Really?
Seriously, it's that back corner over there.
Is it
on the right?
Yeah, on the right.
I got you. Yeah, I
there,
remember.
Deep
down the stairs to the right.
And you make a left into that little
crevice.
Yes.
Yeah, but with what I find quite annoying is, do you get the feeling that they're going to be expanding the tower a hell of a lot more in future?
I don't know, man. I really don't know, because the tower itself, I don't see any other pathways. I mean, there's a couple. There's
like, why else would it say map? Because I mean, come on, it's only got north, south, east, and west.
Right.
It doesn't really need. It doesn't need a map unless they're going to be expanding it. And like, I really want to go into the slums of Earth. I really want to go like District 9 on that stuff.
Well, you will be happy because the slums of Earth should be... Actually, you probably won't have to wait that long because Wolves of... was it the House of the Wolves, the next one? The next expansion?
Yeah, I got a season pass, so I'm just like...
That all takes place on Earth. So, there will be a raid going into the bowels of Earth, and there will be new strikes, new story missions, all taking place mostly on Earth. So
is it bad that I'm kind of underwhelmed by the fact that Crota was on, like, how involved he is in the moon? I mean, yeah, he's pretty hard to kill, but I watched the Achievement Hunter guys, Rooster Teeth, doing a Let's Play of Crota's End.
Right.
And if you get your strategy down, he's not all too hard to beat, and it seems a bit like the Vault of Glass was more of a team effort, whereas Crota's End seems a bit... Everyone else huddled together in one room and kill everything while your highest level player deals most of the damage.
Yeah, I mean, you still have to have people following directions. If you get that one team member who keeps dying or whatever, it's going to screw the whole flow up.
Me.
Yes. If you're that bastard piece of...
Because I'm almost level 30.
European lisp thingy.
Yes, that.
European lisp thingy.
But, James, the more you play, the more you will get the feel, and the more you will play your part and be able to not die.
Yeah, well, so far I'm level 29, and each time I log in, I level up, so, not too sad.
All right, so once you get to that 30-31 mark, you're going to be feeling a lot better. I mean, each level that you hit, there's a huge difference, especially with the high-level content. So,
I'm still using my old, like, level 26 auto rifle.
Stop.
I can't. I've got nothing to replace it.
What do you mean? You could just buy a gun from one of the build up your points through your strikes
that's
or whatever.
The problem. I've only got level 3 in my Dead Orbit, and I've only got level 1 in everything else.
Stop being cheap.
So they just have not given you any good weapons.
No.
Man. I mean, there's ways.
He feels for you.
Wait, do you play Nightfall weekly?
I only recently I've started doing the Nightfalls. Like, I did the Nightfall on the daily, like, last weekend.
Daily, you probably won't get any weapons, but Nightfall, you will get maybe 1 out of 5 Nightfalls you do, or 1 out of 4 Nightfalls you'll get a decent weapon.
Best part is, right after this show, I'll be doing some chemistry and then going to Xur and buying stuff before he disappears. Because in England, it's very mean. He's gone by Saturday, like early Sunday morning.
Well, he is in America too. Yeah, he's gone by Sunday. He's a trickster, man. He doesn't stay for the whole weekend.
Little bastard.
Yeah, he's so.
I want to shoot him and just go, give me stuff for free or I kill you.
Have you checked him out?
Yeah. I bought a exotic helmet. You know, the one that makes you all black.
Yeah, that's the one I got too. The Obsidian's Mind.
The aliens now go and find me.
Nobody's going to be able to see you. And it looks pretty dope with the new raid armor, the Crota's raid armor.
Though I am annoyed how it basically goes, Oh yeah. You can only wear one piece of exotic armor at a time. You can't have a helmet and the gun.
Yeah,
I was like, are you
irritating.
kidding me?
It's pretty irritating because it would be nice to have a full exotic getup, but they
Then again, you could probably reach the level cap pretty quickly. It'd just be like boot, helmet, boots, and maybe a chest plate, and then that's you.
That's something they need to work on
Done.
in the future. They either need to put more armor out there or make it less restricting because it's kind of annoying, and everybody winds up looking the same if there's only one setup that gets you to level 32. But anyways, all right, out of Destiny, man, out of Destiny.
Destiny done.
Gotta leave it. Peace.
It is your destiny.
So, Game of Thrones Episode 2, The Lost Lords, will be available Tuesday, February 3rd, and the first episode was fairly highly acclaimed by fans of Game of Thrones, and Mike actually just played it.
I did. I downloaded it for $5.
How long did it last? A couple hours?
It was an hour and a half. But the episodes 2 through 6, you could pre-order them, whatever.
Yeah, it's like $20.
It's $20. So total, it's like $25 for the whole series.
Was the $5 worth the?
I mean, I felt like I was watching Game of Thrones. I mean, it was just uncanny to the way that the storyline progressed, to the way the gameplay was cool. It was in the beginning it was you're in a fight and you got to hit
You're a squire.
You got to hit X to dodge or hit left to jump out of the way, or that kind of gameplay. But after all the action, then it was just kind of like choosing your path. You know what I mean?
Telltale Games is known for using a lot of QuickTime events, so like that. Where you keep pressing the buttons.
Exactly. Yeah. And if someone's on top of you with a knife, you gotta bash the A button.
And I think the first game I remember ever having QuickTime events was Shenmue.
Yeah,
where
Shenmue
they
was
really
great.
put it in there.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't like them.
But I mean, the storyline brought in a couple of characters from the show.
Tyrion.
Did it mess with your emotions at all?
Yeah.
A lot of people said it did.
At the end of the episode, it was like, really?
Yeah.
Because Snow, not Jon Snow, the guy that chopped off the guy's wang.
Schnitzel?
Yeah, Schnitzel. Chopped off his wang.
I know you're talking about.
I don't know his first name. What the hell's his first name?
His name all of a
Something
sudden,
Snow.
too. Wesley Snazzleberry?
Sorry, but he's in the game, and he's just as messed up as ever. I mean, so the game progressed really well. It showed you King's Landing and some of the characters in there. So it was actually a really cool game, and I enjoyed myself for the hour and a half that I blew through it.
Well, Telltale has a good past on them, with their games, so, I'm sure the experience will, it'll stand strong throughout.
Yeah.
And
especially if they stick to the way that, just the storytelling itself is kind of captivating,
Right. But for everybody out there who, wants to play the second episode, it will be February 3rd, so it's coming up soon.
All right.
A couple weeks, y'all. Mike will be there.
Buy it for Valentine's Day.
And for actually those of you who don't know about the story, it's not directly in the Game of Thrones world with those characters. It's called the Forrester family.
Yeah, the House of Forrester.
Yes, the House of Forrester, and it involves those characters within that household.
Yeah, and there's like 6 or 7 different Forresters. There's the Lady Forrester, and then I didn't catch all the
Forrester Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Forresters.
Forrester.
Lots of people named Forrest.
But yeah, so I mean, it was cool though. I mean, they had a lot of cool characters, new faces, which was cool. And then the Whiteheads, the Whitehalls. That was the other family. Those are the two families that are feuding. The Forresters and the Whitehalls. The Whiteheads, yeah.
Blackheads.
You pop them bastards.
Zizzles.
Zits.
Okay. All right. Well, I got to download that first part and
it's
catch
cool.
up.
Definitely cool.
That game Hatred that I mentioned last week, that really, violent, bloody mess of a game. It's only going to be available on PC and through Steam, I believe. It's not going to be releasing on consoles. They will not allow it. It's going to be adults only. And, I saw some clips of it.
What's the rating?
Adults only.
But, is there, a rating for it? It's like... The ratings now are like M for mature.
Yeah, this is adults only. AO.
AO.
Yeah.
That's okay. I never.
That's the rating.
I never saw that before.
Not many a game get that rating.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a minute, what do you mean?
But I did see the I did see a video clip of the game in action, and I really don't see it. I've seen a lot worse. I mean, the game is portrayed in a top view kind of fashion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where you see the guy kind of from afar. So one, that takes away from the violence a bit. There are some close-ups where when you're killing somebody or you're murdering somebody, like say with a butcher knife or whatever, they'll get close up on you and show you doing it up close. But still, I mean, I guess it's the whole idea behind of it that's sparking a lot of
controversy.
But if they didn't say it outright that this is a game about mass murdering and it's evil, you know, then they might not have gotten slapped so hard. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
They were so upfront with it. Like, this is about mass murdering and it's going to be bad.
Well, I mean, it's better to do that than to release it and then have all this crap happen and then they'll get blamed for people dying.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, at least they warned the public.
Say what it's
beforehand.
about and what it's doing and what it portrays and what, you know, yeah.
You know, don't get it into the hands of young bucks.
So it can't be misconstrued by anyone. Okay.
But
so console owners will not be seeing that game at all. So I don't know, which means I probably won't be playing it unless I get a Steam machine in the near future, which I don't think I am.
What's a Steam machine?
You know, like all the
is that a locomotive?
either through PC or you know all those Steam consoles that they just started releasing. That
okay. I have Steam
that I talked about and previewed a lot.
Yeah, no, I remember. Yes,
yeah. I don't remember the names, but they're made by a lot of different PC manufacturers, you know, such as Alienware and
yeah.
You know. Okay, all right. Microsoft is going to be releasing their holographic headset, which basically,
yeah, I saw that. That's creepy, freaky. I don't think it'll work exactly how they say it will, but it's like, why would anyone? I mean, I don't. What? As long as I'm a bit speechless when it comes to it. I'm like, yeah, that's literally how I feel about it. I'm like,
stay on target. Stay on target.
You're very confused about the whole thing.
I am, because I don't know if I like it or not, because it's like the hologram will know. Well, no, the hologram won't be anywhere near as clear as they put in the video.
But think about the opportunity of porn with it.
I was just about to say that. I mean,
that would be the best beneficial thing for it. You know?
Yeah,
but
porn's going to suck that thing right up.
Touch it.
No,
when you guys were talking about gaming, well, Game of Thrones, like for the first 2 minutes, I was like, did I miss the new series? What? And then I realized it was the game. Anyway, yeah, I don't see how the whole holographic block thing will work, because in the advert they've got the guy painting a spaceship for his little kid, and then he goes on Netflix and he plays Minecraft, and then he like blows a hole in his own wall, and there's Minecraft World, and then the other guy's on Mars looking at stuff, and it's like, I don't particularly see how
it's going to be functional.
Yeah, it's like, is it going to track your hand movement? I mean, if it's a headset,
it would have
like
to. It would have to. I think it looks like it might. I don't know if it
Yeah, because if you move,
connect with it too.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you move with the headset on, it'll move further away from you. So there'll be people running into walls.
We'll see, man. I mean, from what it showed in the preview, like it showed the guy like he loaded up like a castle in front of him and everything, like, and he was like, you know, working with all the different things around him like at once. But I don't know.
Kind of like Tony Stark when he's like doing the whole right.
Yeah. But
I would do that.
It's probably going to start off as a very sloppy mess, and it may never grab traction from there. Yeah.
Who knows? Or it might just blow up and become
something great for porn.
Something wonderful for porn.
I mean, imagine you got some chick sitting on your couch, you know what I mean? You can flick through what kind of chick you want and this and that. A lot of perverts are going to love that.
Yeah.
Man.
A lot of beans.
I don't think my girl will let me have it, but I don't know. Anyway, moving along, as Michael would say, stop
doesn't that raise like certain ethical questions? I mean, like, could you? Is it still cheating?
Is it?
Like, I mean, could you have a three-way? Would it be counted as that?
I mean, it'd be kind of interesting, and then you could start integrating things, like put a blow-up doll down, and then do the augmented reality on top of it, and then you've got basically a real person. What do you need human beings for?
Well, I don't know if this is like I can say this on the show, but I was watching one of those random Facebook videos that pops up on Dude Comedy about a Spanish adult model who went to a factory where they make fleshlights, and in every single fleshlight is a mold of her vagina, and she basically went in there and met all the workers, and all the workers were taking photos with her. And then, like, the big boss of the place was like, it was asked, "Have you used it?" He's like, "Yeah." And then they were like, yeah.
They're like, "Ew."
And no, and she was just there, like, thinking it was really amazing. A guy then like the girl's like partner puts his fingers and stuff inside the flashlight and goes, it feels just like the real thing, and it's like, oh, what?
Yeah, I don't.
And that was a big whole. Yeah.
Well, we'll see how people get creative with it, how developers use it, you know. But unless it's under like 100 beans, sorry, Microsoft, I'm probably not going to be paying for it, or unless I just like return it the next day because I didn't like it. Anyway,
to return it back all sticky.
Yeah, well,
it didn't work.
Mush. So, PlayStation owners of, if you remember the 2011 hack, that big hack that happened in 2011 that screwed up a lot of systems and there's a lot of theft involved, they will be compensated. You just got to file through some paperwork and you could get up to actually $2,500
Whoa.
for your little screw up. If you actually had money or they actually got into your financial account, yeah, the more that actually happened to you, the more you got screwed, the more you'll get back. So, look into how to file for that, because I know it's possible now. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare on the 27th. We'll have extra maps and craps, zombies and exosuits, and more lasers and weaponry.
Zombies in
exosuits. Yeah.
Exosuits?
Yeah, so instead of actually just being like Nazi zombies on the ground, you'll have them flying around in exosuits.
Sweet.
So, yeah, just make it so much more exciting. Not. Anyway, Mortal Kombat X, I saw a preview for some of the gaming just actually before we came on the show. It looks pretty gorgeous.
I saw something on that, too.
It'll be out in
It was like
April.
a trailer, though. I don't know if it was actual gameplay. It was like a cinema cutscene, you know?
Right. Well, I actually watched some actual gameplay before, and it looks pretty damn good. It looks, up to par with this gen standards.
Yeah.
And the one thing I gotta kind of disagree with, though, is it still has like that annoying cartoony like gore effect.
Oh, yeah?
Like, I don't know why. I don't know if they're doing that on purpose to keep it from being too realistic. But, like, when you cut off somebody's arm, by now, with the level of technology we have, you shouldn't be gushing a geyser of, like, blood that comes out in giant plops. You know what I mean? Like, it should flow naturally now. And I know they can do that, so are they keeping it cartoony just to keep it from being too realistic?
It depends, because if you do sever a major artery, the blood can go, let's say... I was sitting in my chair where I am now, and my artery got cut. It would go to the ceiling. So blood from the artery does actually squirt the high from such high pressures inside them.
But it wouldn't be like Johnson's Creek. You know what I mean?
True. It just depends where they cut, really. Like for an arm, I'd imagine it's like pretty much nothing, and then like a lot, and then nothing again.
Yeah, but what do you got in your body? You have like a pint of blood?
10.
10 pints? Okay, that's a lot more than I thought. But...
You thought we had a pint?
No, a couple pints. A couple. I said
just a Chinese pint?
No, like bigger than a Chinese pint, like a Gatorade pint. No, I knew there was more than one. I just wasn't sure how many.
It seems for Destiny. Last week we were talking about whether the different maps. I finally came across a different map from the Crota stuff, so I was happy.
Cool, man.
Wonderful.
Cool. Back to the.
He's progressing very slowly, but he's on a path. So, anyway.
Don't make me kick you into the Sarlacc. What the?
So, I hope one day Mortal Kombat will have proper blood flow. I know it's sick and I'm twisted, but that's just something I've taken notice to over the years, that it hasn't changed much. Hasn't changed much from the, the Mortal Kombat 2 on Super NES. It was still big, giant glops of blood, cartoony.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, Dying Light will be out the 27th.
Ooh.
I will be picking it up. Remember how last week I said it kind of looked a little like Dead Island?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually made by Techland, the people who made Dead Island. I did not know that.
That makes sense then.
Yeah,
and you got a good eye.
But they're saying it's a standalone new game. You know, so I don't know. We'll see. February announcement for games being released free for PlayStation Plus. I hear there's going to be another AAA title, but they haven't said what. But there will be something quite juicy. Expect about a $40 game for free.
Nice.
They've been on a roll with that, so we'll see.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's it, people. Game out.
Game on. You want to? You do? Did you have a travel guide this week?
Oh, I almost forgot. Real quick.
Travel guide.
Real quick.
Oh, here we go.
This is Jonesy's tantalizing, deep twisting travel guide.
I'm just going to give you a quick lineup of my favorite Sega Saturn games of all time and hope that if you ever pick up a Sega Saturn that you'll play these games. Okay. For those of you who may pick one up for like $5 on eBay. If that much, I don't know. Definitely play the Panzer games. Mike, right?
Panzer
You agree with that?
Dragons, yeah.
Play
Amazing.
the Knights, play Mr. Bones, and play Guardian Heroes. Actually, the Panzer games, there's 3 of them. There's Panzer Dragon 1, Panzer Dragon Zui 2, and Panzer Dragon, was it Orta? The RPG one.
Orta.
No, it wasn't. No, Panzer Dragon Saga.
Saga.
Yes. Very rare game. If you actually have the actual game, it's worth like $80. Yeah. Extremely rare. But those were some of the best games that I thought were on Saturn. There wasn't many of them, but if you ever wind up with one, a dusty old Saturn, those are the games that you should be playing.
Okay. Well, that's good. Thank you for that.
No problem. No problem.
Well, let's see. I did... oh, that's right. I almost forgot to talk about the phone game that I'm playing. Contest of Champions. It's Marvel's Contest of Champions. James, you know anything about this game?
Nope.
It's one of them. It's one of them phone app games, right? But it's a fighter, and I showed Toombs it right before we got on air, and
of course, automatically I started questioning its physics and everything. But
and I'm like, no, just look, just watch. But it's a fighter game, and it's actually the most beautiful fighter game I've ever seen on a phone. Okay. And, it's still got that whole, like, you got to buy things to progress kind of feature in it because it's an app game.
That's how they make their money.
But, I mean, if you fight enough and you do enough, you don't really have to pay for anything. I've already got a bunch of champions. There's a quest mode. There's versus mode. How
many dudes are there?
There's I don't even know how many characters they have in it just yet. I haven't been playing it that long. But, there's main characters like, Cap and Wolverine, Hulk.
How many have you seen
Spidey.
So far? Like 10, 12?
Black Panther, Storm, Cyclops, a bunch of other people that I'm sure I haven't even gotten to yet. You know what I mean?
So definitely more than 10.
Yeah. And you get you get crystals, and you get a chance to win characters through them and stuff like that.
Did you ever play the Avengers Assemble game? It was based around the same gameplay as Infinity Blade, but it was a bit...
I did play that game, and it's very similar to that game. But the only thing they took out of it was the you hit me, I hit you kind of gameplay, Now it's a full-on fighter where you're tapping the screen to punch and kick, and you're holding the screen to block. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's what happens in that one. Like when you hook, you have to dodge his punches and punch, and it's constant, yeah.
Yeah, but so it was a cool game, and if you guys want to check it out, I got it off of the Google Play Store or whatever.
I just downloaded it while you were talking.
There you go, see? The only thing I don't like about it, all right, there's a versus mode, and it's online versus, so you're, I don't know if these are robots that I'm fighting or if it's just like real people that suck really bad. But,
in the lag?
But the only thing I don't like is you can't, like, find friends and fight them. That would have been a great feature to have.
Right.
Hopefully they...
incorporate that later
make that happen, because that'd be really cool. But I remember seeing something about this game at Comic-Con as well. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, let me download that.
No online multiplayer as of now. As of now.
Did you see that info on Fable? The new Fable game?
I've seen things here and there.
Yeah.
Why?
I saw some like crazy gameplay on it. And
it's not like the old ones.
No, and they're supposed to be like changing the way games are done or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, so who knows?
I hope so.
They're still running off of, I think, a Quake fighting engine or whatever it is.
That's what it said?
Yeah.
Really? Unreal Engine?
Unreal, I think it is. Unreal 3?
Yeah, it's
I think that's what they said, yeah. But, yeah, so that was pretty cool. I like Fable. I mean, it was really cool.
Yeah, I don't think this one's supposed to be like that, though. It's more hack and slash.
It's more hack and slash, but it's also there's going to be another online feature. You know what I mean?
Multiplayer?
Thank you. The multiplayer. Brain fart.
More people than one can play at the same time.
Then you know what to do with. So, yeah. All right, so let's... I think that was all I had for that. Oh, one last thing. Big Trouble in Little China action figures.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
That was a ridiculous film.
It was great. Great movie.
Oh, I loved it, yeah, but it was ridiculous. I mean, the head exploding, what?
I'm sure the toys are going to be pretty cool. Who knows?
Yeah, they look alright.
But they look okay.
They look pretty cool.
So that's that. I wanted to bring that up. But all right, so let's get on to our geekly desire.
As the show winds down, now it's time for our geekly desires.
All right. Who wants to go first? I'll go first. Are you okay, James?
Yeah, it's like you haven't gone first in a while.
So I found this thing, all right, and it's called a belt scooter, and it's a belt, and basically it turns into like a little razor scooter.
It's ridiculous.
What?
God.
Yeah, it's really cool looking, and it's
You gotta send me a
functional.
picture of that later.
Yeah, but is that a functioning belt? It looks kind of stiff, dude.
It is a functioning belt. Look, his pants are sagging, but they're still there.
Frick is that? It looks like a weight belt. Like
It does. It looks like yeah. You could like lift like 79 pounds with it.
It's huge, man. It's huge. I don't know if you like it, man.
But they're running about $119. So, I mean, that's not bad.
And it's one-footed.
And it's one-footed, right?
It
Yeah.
is. You have to lift your other leg
Yeah.
up and cross your legs or do something really feminine.
Or it looks like there's a little peg back there you could stand.
Is there a peg?
See
Where does the peg stick in your rear?
You could put it anywhere, I'm sure.
Oh, youch. Youch, man. Anything with a peg sticking out of a belt is not healthy, man.
Wherever's comfortable.
You really hurt yourself.
Yeah, it's okay though.
All right.
So yeah, that's one of my geekly desire is a belt scooter. So go ahead. Who's next?
Good.
I go first. I can next. Okay, my geekly desire is it's a facial and lens combo for a Spider-Man suit from the RPC Studios, averaging around like $290 or something like that. My phone has decided it wants to talk about me because I said the word Spider-Man.
James, really?
Yeah, I know, right? It's
Key word for you.
I hate Siri. I want to kill it. Apparently, Siri means mouse in like French or Spanish or Chinese.
You're pissing off Chewbacca.
I know. I have to turn that off next time. Damn you, Apple! Just because my geekly desire wasn't one of your products. It's essentially a foam facial, and it's gonna make my life much easier when I do decide to start making money off my Spider-Man cosplay. I'm gonna start doing parties. So if you're in England and you want a Spider-Man for a party in Liverpool area, Merseyside area, come find me.
Get in touch with James.
Yeah.
I might call you, James. You might have to come to America. I think we're gonna put on like this thing where we should like donate money to us to get James to America. How's that sound?
Not bad.
Sounds good.
I like that.
I think that
A
was Chris'
Kickstarter.
idea, and I think we should really do something with that. All right, so your geekly desire.
I think for this year, man, by October, I'd actually like to have a real legit, cool friggin' like Halloween costume, but something really dope, like really down legit detailed, like either like Dante from Devil May's Cry or
wow.
like one of the Assassin's Creed costumes, something really sick like.
So you want to cosplay during Halloween?
Yeah, and then maybe bring it to
That's me every
next
year.
To the con?
Bring it to the con. I want something sick though that really friggin'
that
shines out, man.
Greased up deaf guy from Family Guy.
Or maybe even make a Guardian suit, James. That'd be pretty dude. Like one of the Warlock costumes, man.
Yeah. Or you can be Warlock. Adam Warlock.
But
I'd say Hunter because it looks a lot cooler. Got the cape.
A hunter, you said?
Yeah.
A possibility, yes. But I have never played as a hunter, so I'd have to start playing to actually feel legit.
Yeah, or you could try and dress up as the Dinglebot.
The Dinglebot?
That's what I call the I forgot the name. I always call them Dinglebots. The little robots. Delight.
Huh.
You may.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, me neither.
We don't know what you're saying.
But yeah, I've always started these projects and never finished them.
Yeah.
So I'd like to actually finish a project.
So you just want to finish something
A
in
really
your life.
dope freaking costume that I could just wear every day.
There you go. It's a ghost. You could ironically dress as a ghost for Halloween.
I'd feel scrunched.
All right. Well,
use your
that's great.
fist.
That's great.
Put a giant scrunchie
A
around
lot of
the head.
cause going on.
Sorry.
All right. Well, that wraps it up for us this evening. Make sure you guys check out Burnt Films at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, corrosiveradio.com. We also want to thank Jedi Knight Academy for offering the T-shirt to our people who don't call. And also, we're going to leave you guys off with a debut
retard song.
Debut retard song of Dingleberry Dreams.
Well, like, before you do that, just want to do a thing. On Burnt Film this Sunday,
No.
Dan and Brendan have got a producer coming on. Or not this Sunday. At some point, they will have a producer coming on, so look out for that ad on the Corrosive Radio station.
What does he produce?
He
James has
told me
no
I wasn't
information
listening.
whatsoever.
Giblets?
Giblets.
All
Gibbles.
right, he produces giblets, thank you.
Scribbles and
Giblets.
scabbles. All right, so here we go. The
Here's my new
debut
song.
of Toombs' song, Dingleberry Dreams. And if you guys like this song, let us know. geekblast1@gmail.com
No, I'll give you more.
or geekblast@corrosiveradio.com. So, have a great weekend, and Geek Blast out.
You know it's not my problem that your rectum's on fire. Should have curved on the spice. I call the curry delight. Too much Tupperware and terrible ties. Overflow cellulite. Pop the pudding and pie. There's a crackhead that wants all of your dip. I'm talking onion garlic, your racial radical blip. And he won't stop until he's pumping that cyst that you've been saving for this. It's building up to the bliss.
But you cannot say, it just slips away. Takes a hold of your cornhole and passes on its way. Dingleberry dreams, nothing's what it seems. Cottage cheese is a disaster, always there from here on after.
What's that in the goblet? Got a mystical vibe. Boom, bobble, wacko, waffle, give it back. You stole my truffle like a block of cheese. Oh shit, gosh, you're full of grease. Weeble wobble in a shuffle, patty cake and bacon scuffle. What's that on your mustache? It's a chemical brine. Dripping berry and slime. I'm talking chicken tonight. Got my beater stains of hot sauce and wings of the delectable things. It's not my fault that it clings. Left my tummy somewhere back on the bench with my disposable wench. You know my nipples are tense. Now they're dripping, grouping down on my knees. They're plotting some heresy to get for my pierogies.
But you cannot say, it just slips away. Takes a hold of your cornhole and passes on its way. Dingleberry dreams, nothing's what it seems. Cottage cheese is a disaster, always there and here on after.
What's that in your goblet? Got a mystical vibe. Boom, bubble, wacko, waffle, give it back. You stole my truffle, huck a block of cheese. I should dash a pool of grease. Weeble wobble in a shuffle, patty cake and bacon scuffle. What's that in the goblet? Got a mystical vibe. Boom, bubble, wacko, waffle, give it back. You stole my truffle, huck a block of cheese. I should dash a pool of grease. Weeble wobble in a shuffle, patty cake and bacon scuffles. Weeble wobble in a shuffle, patty cake and bacon scuffles.
On either E4, because that's where Shield ends up, or some other British channel that I tend to ignore.
Which channel's that? Because we don't want to watch it.
ITV usually.
ITV, okay.
See, it seems like everything I try to watch that's English comes off the BBC, so there's actually...
It's because that's like the only thing we let go out into the world from BBC iPlayer.
so there's a lot of secret stuff you have.
Yep, Hollyoaks is one of those awful secrets.
Oh man! So how can I how can I find more shows that are
go there? You gotta go
There's got to be a way. There's got to be something I can go to.
I mean, the internet, no?
There's gotta
I
be a
do not
source, yeah.
condone any illegal activities, but I just say some websites.
Yeah, tell us after the show.
I'll tell you guys later.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alrighty.
Onto the Agent Carter announcement. Apparently there's a show called Geek Blast airing at some point today. Colin Firth responds to UK naysayers on violence in Kingsman. I'm sorry, but have you seen James Bond? Which is all you know. Speaking of which, spy movies, Kingsman, we can talk about that because now part of the spy stuff.
Nice.
New Avengers Age of Ultron merch. A friend of mine called Spider Pig C, aka Cooper Maestas, has reviewed these 2-inch Avengers figures, and honestly, not bad. Not bad. I mean, they look a bit dodgy, but overall, I mean, I like the art, the design for them.
Okay.
Just not a big fan of the limited articulation, though.
I mean, is it good quality plastic, or is it?
Yeah, is it just going to break when you touch it, or
snapping?
If you sniff it, you get a nice high.
Do you?
Oh, it's got that stink to it.
So it's kind of like quarter machine quality, like that you get in the supermarket out of the machine.
I love those smells.
Yeah. When you crack open one of those eggs for the first time.
Yeah, that smell of the egg. It's like,
Mike, you still get to look in those machines frequently, don't you?
I do, actually. My kids are always on top of those. And I'm like, Dad.
Of course, but I haven't had an excuse in years.
Those sticky hands, I still get those.
Do you?
Yeah,
they still have the sticky
still
hands
got those
in there?
sticky hands.
That's great.
We used to slap each other in class with them.
Ooh.
Do they have those in England, James?
Yes, they do. They're really fun to hit people with.
Dude, they're global, those sticky hands. That's
I meant
$1 million
the quarter
ID.
machines. The quarter
Oh,
machines.
the quarter
themselves,
machines?
yeah.
See, there's thing is England that you guys don't get in America.
Quarters. I mean, in America, you don't get.
I mean Kinder eggs, because in America you guys can't have them because your youth kept just swallowing them whole. A Kinder egg is basically, imagine a toy inside a little capsule, and then the capsule is inside a hollow mini chocolate egg.
What are you trying to say? Our kids are stupider than your kids?
All I'm saying is they're banned because you just kept swallowing the capsules and choking to death.
Those dumbasses wouldn't stop putting them in your mouths.
Great.
Like, I thought you don't have them. Okay. Green Lantern and the Flash team up in new Justice League Throne of Atlantis clip.
Yeah. No.
I'm not really into that. Ronan the Accuser won't be back in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but he may still return. James Gunn has confirmed this.
Yeah, I
Speaking
saw
of which,
that.
a friend of mine posted a message on James Gunn's Facebook, Robbie Fitch, and James Gunn actually responded to it. And the question was about the a Groot and Rocket Raccoon standalone film. And it was in talks and happening, but they decided against it in the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cindy Moon, if you guys have been following Spider-Verse or even the Amazing Spider-Man reboot, you will be aware that Cindy Moon is Silk, a.k.a. the second spider-bite victim of the same spider that bit Peter Parker that Dan Slott wrote in because he's a bit of a retconning twonk. Anyway, that series has kicked off really well, and it turns out she's even more powerful than Peter Parker. Like, she can shoot webs out of fingertips, she's faster, stronger, more agile. Yeah, they basically just went overpowered with her, but she's still pretty awesome.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Constantine.
Moving along.
Exclusive interview with Harold Perrier. Apparently that's on a NBC thing airing tonight. The Avengers swap minds in a new clip for season 2 of Avengers Assemble. Now, I haven't been following that show, but I've heard it's good. I preferred the old animated series, the Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Welcome to Geek Blast.
Geek Blast, yeah.
Geek Blast, you better make way. Open up your ears and let the word spray. Hey, did you hear the noise? Something just exploded as a mushroom, have you noticed? Geek Blast, clear out the pad. Gizmo's throwing caca and Chewbacca is a rat. Hey, what? Better call your dad. Something has been growing underneath the doormat. Geek Blast.
Welcome back, geeks, nerds, and dweebs alike. I'm Mike.
I'm Toombs.
And we got James. James over the UK. Say what's up, James.
Welcome to Geek Blast, y'all.
Hi there. Yeah, I'm fine here. Everything's good in the UK.
Good. We're glad to hear it, James, because tonight we're going to be talking. We're going to be talking a lot tonight. We've got some cool topics for you guys lined up. It's a lot of news happening in Marvel. Right, James?
Yes.
Oh yeah, lots of crazy stuff too.
Sweet.
Then we got Toombs with our game section. He's got the travel guide for all you freaks out there. We're going to talk a little bit about some phone games. Of course, we're going to talk about Destiny, because we haven't stopped talking about it for the last 4 or 5 episodes. And, of course, I'm going to have the Star Wars lesson for you. And that'll be right after the movie quote at 8:30. Give us a call, 201-580-3712, to get your chance to win a Jedi Knight Academy T-shirt by guessing the movie quote correctly. And the movie quote is going to be based on the theme of spy movies. That's this month's theme. So far, that's what we got for you lined up. And other random things. We got Geekly Desire at the end, so. How you guys been? You guys have been all right all week?
Yeah, been good. Been pretty busy. Life's taking a toll.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
I can only imagine. This was on Late Night with, who's the new guy? The hell is his new guy? Seth Meyers. And he announced some kind of crazy stuff. Did you see that interview, James?
No, I must have missed it.
Oh,
Too
man.
busy with my head buried in the books.
Well, it's good to know there's at least a lot going on in the comic book land.
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah, it's
So James, give us the news of the comics. What do you got for us?
it's very titillating. Okay, well,
Titillating?
seeing as I got caught out today and I'm very unprepared, we're going to just get a normal read off of the comic book movie news archive. Here we go. General Zod to become Doomsday in Batman vs Superman. I don't know how reliable that source will be.
Makes
Apparently there's going to be Apparently there's going to be a unbelievable character, or cosmic character, joining the Avengers in Age of Ultron. Maybe some Guardians of the Galaxy stuff in there. Maybe not.
The Guardian?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just throwing it out there.
And anyone here catch Peggy Carter?
I still haven't caught it. But they got like 6 episodes in already, or no?
4. The 4th episode airs tonight, and I can't wait to watch it after the show. Constantine, then Peggy Carter. Oof.
I've been catching up with Constantine. I watched the latest episode, which was actually pretty good.
What did you think?
I liked it, man. I hope that show stays alive.
I love how people are basically saying, yes, his Scouse his accent isn't too bad, but his Welsh shines through a lot more than his Scouse.
I don't know, man. I like him. I like that actor. But anyway, I mean, how is it doing, real quick? Just, I mean, is it surviving? Are the ratings getting better, or does it not look good?
On the live broadcast, it isn't particularly surviving, but from, let's say, Amazon Prime, which is how I watch it, it's doing very well.
That's so weird.
I have to, because they don't air it in England. It's amazing. There's a British protagonist, and they don't air it in England.
You think it would probably help to, view it in as many places as possible on as many networks, especially the BBC. I mean, BBC.
Well, the BBC tend to only usually show shows that are their own creations, so it would probably end up on.
Imagine.
Nothing you guys care about.
What about you, Toombs?
I'm all right, sir. I'm okay. Not doing too bad. What about yourself?
I've had a long week. It's just it's time. It's time for.
I must say,
game day.
You do look a little disgruntled.
I do look disgruntled.
Your hair's going in 6 different directions. The little bit of hair you do have.
I'm actually. I'm actually sitting in my pajamas, and Toombs walks in, and he's like, "Did you just wake up or something?"
It does look like he's been sleeping for at least 2 days.
But it's not true. I went to work today. I was productive. So
I have 2 Mountain Dews to keep me going, so you know.
Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
Do the do.
We have a different version.
Yeah, and then we got a special thing for you at the end of the show. Toomsy has made his very first or second second song really that we're gonna play for you this evening at the end of the show. It's called.
I mean, I've made many songs. This is my first retarded full-length song.
It's hilarious, but we were listening to it before the show, and it's called. Again, tell them what it's called.
It's called Dingleberry Dreams.
So right there is a little giggle for you. So tune in to the end of the show to hear
Masterpiece,
the debut of Dingleberry Dreams. So other than that, we'll give some shout-outs real quick. Let's see. We got Natty on Facebook, Mimi on Facebook, Rabbit on Facebook, Meg on Facebook. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. Also, check out Burnt Films 2 o'clock Sundays, Eastern Standard Time on Corrosive Radio, the same channel you're listening to us on. And the BatcaveComics.com. You're looking for something? Check out Mickey's page there. He'll help you out find something. So give that a look. Like us on Facebook. Check us out on Twitter. And so let's get into some comics, man. Dude, there's so much going on this week. Ben